学们，大家上午好。今天呢，我们非常有幸的请到了国际友人，现任贵州师范大学美籍口语教师杰克先生来我们学校进行讲学。在此呢，我代表全体的师生，特别是我们今天来聆听杰克先生讲学的各位老师和同学们，对他的到来表示热烈的欢迎和衷心的感谢。杰克先生呢，今年是62岁了。他来中国之前，曾经在美国有着优裕的生活环境和良好的社会地位，因为他曾经任过美国某一个镇的镇长。10年前呢，他能放弃美国的优裕生活和美国的公职，为了促进中美两国的教育文化的交流，一定会让我们同学们今天受益匪浅。那么接下来我们就把这个时间让给我们的杰克先生。好，让我们聆听杰克先生的精彩讲座。
Thank you very much. I just want to say how happy I am to come and see you. It's really an honor for me to have a chance to talk to you. I would like to get to know some of you personally. Let me come down and talk to you individually. Diane, I want to introduce you in English. It's a simple English. Yeah. They know you, right? But I think they need to know how to introduce friends to each other, right? When you meet someone new, it's very common to tell them something about you. And when you meet another friend, you should tell them about this friend. Let me give you an example. Hello, let me introduce my friend Diane. I've known Diane for 1 year. She's a teacher in Liu Pan Sui. Well, you can say. Nice to meet you, Diane.
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 Diane. Diane.
Nice to meet you, Diane.
Very good. Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too.
No problem, right? No, may wanti. I want to talk to another student. Tell me, point out a friend. Let me introduce my friend.
I want to introduce my friend, Sun Yao-san.
Now, I have known him for 2 years, 3 years, 2 days. How long? How long have you known him?
1 year.
I have known him for 1 year. Chin Chong Fu. I have known him for 1 year.
I have
I have known him for 1 year.
I have known 1 year.
For 1 year.
1 year.
And the name again? Tana music for Juma? What's his name?
Sui Yao Cheng.
Sui Niao Cheng. Nice to meet you, Sui Niao Cheng.
Nice to meet you here, dear Mr. Jack. Welcome to China.
Thank you very much. Now, can you introduce your friend to me?
Yeah, sure. Here's my friend, Daiwen Dudu. I have known her for 1 year.
Okay, that's great. What's her name again? What's the name? Once again.
Her name's Daiwen Dudu.
Daiwan Dudu.
Yeah, you can just call her Daiwen.
Nice to meet you, Daiwan.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, can you introduce your friend to me?
Yeah, of course. I want to introduce my friend Gong Li Jun.
Where? Gong Li Jun? Nice to meet you, Gong Li Jun.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, do you know anyone in the back here?
Oh yes, I know.
Let me introduce you to
I knew my friend Wang Shasha.
Where is Wang Shasha? No. You must say, no, give it back, give it back. Mangeta, give it back. Let me introduce you to my friend. Let me introduce you to my friend.
Let me introduce you my friend to you.
Okay, what's her name?
My name is Gong Li.
Her name? Tara Minzu?
My name is Gong Li Jun.
No, what's her name?
Her name is Wang Shasha.
Wang Shasha. Okay. Let me introduce you to my friend Wang Shasha.
Let me introduce my friend.
No. Let me introduce you to. Okay, let's begin from the back. Okay, Wang Shasha.
Wang Shasha.
My friend Wang Shasha.
My friend is Wang Shasha.
My friend Wang Shasha.
My friend Wang Shasha.
My friend Wang Shasha.
My friend Wang Shasha.
Introduce you to my friend Wang Shasha.
Introduce your friend to.
Introduce you to my friend Wang Shasha.
Introduce you to my
Okay, together. Introduce you to my friend Wang Shasha. 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 Let me introduce you to my friend Wang Shasha. Come on. Let me introduce you to my friend Wang Shasha. Let me introduce you to my friend Wang Shasha. Let me introduce you to my friend Wang Shasha. Let me introduce you to my friend Wang Shasha. Okay, now, yourself.
Let me introduce you to my friend Wang Shasha.
Nice to meet you, Wang Shasha.
Nice to meet you too.
Now, can you pick someone in back here? You know someone way back there. Let me introduce you to my friend,
To my friend.
Liu Yipu. Okay?
Let me introduce you my friend Liu.
To my friend.
Let me introduce you.
This is no problem. Chica me wenti. Okay. Let me
Let me
introduce you.
introduce you.
Let me introduce you.
Let me introduce you.
Let me introduce you
Let me introduce you
to my friend,
to my friend
Liu Yipu.
Liu Yipu.
To my friend,
To my friend
Liu Yipu.
Liu Yipu.
To my friend,
To my friend.
to my friend,
To my friend.
to my friend,
To my friend
Liu Yipu.
Liu Yipu.
Let me introduce you to my friend.
Let me to your friend Liu.
Let me introduce you
Let me introduce you
to my friend.
to my friend.
Let me introduce you to my friend.
Let me introduce you to my friend.
Let me
Let me
introduce you
introduce you
to my friend,
to my friend
Liu Yipu.
Liu Yipu.
Let me
Let me
introduce you
introduce you
to my friend,
to my friend
Liu Yipu.
Liu Yipu.
Let me introduce you to my friend Liu Yipu.
Let me introduce to you my friend Liu Yipu.
Pretty good. Let me introduce you to my friend Liu Yipu.
Let me introduce you to my friend Liu Yipu.
How? Can you introduce me to your friend?
My name is Liu. This is my friend Tang Wenjie.
Taiwan Jet. Taiwan Jet. Huh?
Tang Wenjie.
Taiwan Jet. Oh, Tang.
Yeah.
Oh, Tang. Tang Wen Jie.
Yeah.
Jie.
Jie.
Tang.
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 Yeah. Wen.
Wen.
Yeah. Jie.
Jie.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. Let me introduce you to my friend Tang Wenjie.
Let me introduce you my friend Tang Wenjie.
To my friend.
To my friends.
Let me
Let me
introduce you
introduce you
to my friend
to my friend
Tang Wenjie.
Tang Wenjie.
Okay, once again.
Let me introduce you to my friend Tang Wenjie.
Great. How long have you known him?
I know him. I have known him 4 years.
I have known him for 4 years. I have known him for 4 years. Go ahead.
I have known him for 4 years.
Known.
Known.
I have known him
I have known him
for 4 years.
for 4 years.
I have known him for 4 years.
I have known him for 4 years.
Perfect. Now, once again, everything.
I have known him for 4 years.
Oh, I have to check my notes. Do you carry a notebook like this? Do you carry a notebook like this?
你们有没有带这样的笔记本？
Yeah, well, I think that you should get a small one.
他说你们应该带，比如像他一样准备这种小的笔记本。
Okay, when you have an English word that you want to remember, you write it in the book. Okay?
就当你们觉得你们遇到英语单词的时候，就觉得它有意思的时候，其实你可以随时记下来，就像他学中文一样，他学中文就是这样学的。Understand?
Okay, now you keep these words in your book and you carry it with you all the time. When you find another word that you want to learn, you write it in the book. Okay? So, after you know the word, You take the page out of the book and you throw it away. You don't need it anymore. You don't need it anymore. Yeah. Okay.
你们一旦学会，那么这个笔记本等于也就可以扔掉了。其实呢，这是杰克给我们树立了一个很好的榜样，因为我亲自和他在一起吃饭的时候，他学贵阳话就这样学的。有时候他听我们讲崩面子的时候，他会问你崩面子怎么说。我给我的一些学生讲过，他真的会讲贵阳话的崩面子。而且他教会我说，崩面子在英语里面是 save your face，save your face。
Yeah. And I said write the word down. I should say write the sentence down. Okay? Because the most important part of learning English is the sentences, not the words.
其实学英语最重要的是句子，不是单词。你们听到有趣的句子的时候，其实记下来，可能比你学单词就单独学单词更有意义，也更有用一些。
Every time you learn a new word, you should use that word in a sentence.
每一次学到单词的时候，最好把它用在句子里面。
Now, I'm 62 years old. 62 years old. 62 岁, right? And it's difficult for me to learn a new language because my mind is older than a young person. And when you're very young, when you're 2, 3 years old, you want to know everything. So you suck in, you pull the information from everywhere. You want to know everything. When you get older and older, you only want to know the things you think you can use. So your brain stops pulling in information. It's usually automatic for a small child. But when you get older and older, you have to think about, oh, do I want to know this? Do I want to learn this? Maybe it's too difficult, right? So I'm just telling you, this is a perfect time for you to learn a language. And don't worry if you don't learn it fast. Everyone learns differently. Diane, can you translate that? Yeah. But the one thing that I want you to understand is that I think in China you have to learn at the speed that they tell you to learn, right? Can you translate? In China, you must learn at the speed that they tell you to learn. Right?
你们可能在中国呢，就是你学的这个速度，就他刚才说了，不管你学的快与慢也好，都没关系。那也许我们在中国学英语的速度，就是按中国的速度，这样来要求自己的啊。
So, in the United States, more and more, we're trying to get students to learn at the speed that they can learn at.
但是在美国不一样，这些他刚刚正在回答的是我们从学生那里收集到的，就你们感兴趣的一些话题。他刚刚说了，但在美国，学生学习是按他们自己可以办到的速度去学的，但是在中国，我们是按照老师、按照教育体系可能给我们规定的速度去学的。This is the difference.
So, I don't think that you need a teacher to tell you that you're good or that you're bad or that you're not learning fast enough. I think you need to decide for yourself what you can do and try to learn your way, the best way for you. It's going to be different for different people. And I look at 500 people here today. We don't have enough teachers to work with everyone, okay? One by one, we can't do it. There's not enough teachers. So you have to take responsibility for your own education. First, you have to learn how to enjoy learning. You must learn how to enjoy learning. You must have fun when you learn. Then you can learn all the time and you can still have fun. Do they understand? Pretty good. Once again. You said umbrella. An umbrella. An umbrella. Okay. How about here? Can you do it? An apple, an eye, an egg, an ocean, an umbrella. Once again. An apple, an egg, an ocean, an umbrella, an umbrella, an eye, an apple, an egg, an ocean, an umbrella, an umbrella, an umbrella, 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 an umbrella, an umbrella, an eye, an ocean, an egg, an apple. Okay, great. I don't want everyone to be left out, so let's go to the back. Here we are. Here's a man here. What are you doing? Okay. How about an apple?
An apple.
Good. An egg.
An egg.
An ocean.
An ocean.
An umbrella.
An umbrella.
An eye.
An eye.
An eye.
An eye.
An apple.
An apple.
An egg.
An egg.
An egg, an egg, an egg.
An egg, an egg, an egg.
Excellent. Very good. Okay.
Yeah, time for a break for about 5 minutes. Okay? Yes. 休息5分钟。
5 minutes. Very strange. Very strange. Okay, everybody together now. A couple of tigers, really run fast, One has no ear, the other has no tail. Very strange, very strange. Can you sing that one? Can you sing it without me?
Really run fast. One has no hair, the other has no tail. Very strange, very strange.
The other has no tail.
Other has no tail.
The other has no tail.
The other has no tail.
Very strange.
Very strange. Very strange.
Okay, now,
Okay, all the girls follow me 3 times. 1, 2, 3, go. A couple of tigers, a couple of tigers, little tigers, little tigers. One has no ears, the other has no tail. One has no ears, the other has no tail. Couple of tigers, couple of tigers, little tigers, little tigers. One has no ears, the other has no tail. One has no ears, the other has no tail. Couple of tigers, couple of tigers, little tigers, little tigers. One has no ears, the other has no tail. One has no ears, the other has no tail.
Very strange. Very strange.
well, that's a fun song. And it's a good way to sing it. Now I think it's your chance to ask me questions, right? Does anyone have a question for me? about the U.S.?
有没有谁？现在呢，就留了点时间给大家，这个提问你们想知道的有关美国生活或者美国学校和我们中国学校区别的问题。如果你们有问的话，那就可以向杰克提问。现在是提问时间了啊！刚才他讲的那2个句子对我们念这个辅音很有用。他说了，你们以后回去了多念这2个句子，对你们发了几个辅音很有用。
Hello, dear Miss Jack.
Yes, yes.
As you know, American English is more and more popular with Chinese students. So, could you please give us some advice on how to practice our accent? Just make us speak English as good as American people.
Well, I don't think one kind of English is better than another, right? The most people who speak English, I think, are Indian people, Hindujan, right? And maybe more Chinese people speak English now, so one is not better than another. I speak the northern Midwest white dialect of the U.S. And in England you have 5 or 10 dialects. In the U.S. you have 5 or 10 dialects. Now, I think the best thing you can do is watch English movies. Okay?
Yeah, and
watch American movies, but then notice the sentences that they use. Some of the sentences are very famous.
Yes.
We use sentences from our movies in our daily life. Like if you've seen Apollo 13, when there was a big explosion in outer space, the star said, "Houston, we have a problem." Right? Now we say that whenever we have a problem, we say, "Houston, we have a problem." Right? So write down some sentences from the movies. Remember, those actors in the movies have the best English in the world. That's why they have the jobs that they have, because they're good at using English. So if you can find your favorite actors and practice the sentences that they use, then I think you can learn how to speak the way the best speakers in the world can speak.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
刚刚的杰克建议了，因为孙耀成呢问到我们怎么才能说英语呢？好像说的像美国人一样好。但是其实杰克说了，美国人说英语，其实在他心目当中可能也不是最好的，因为美国也有方言啊。就比如说他说的就是中东部地区的啊。那么他说了，如果我们想学很标准的英语的话，那么看电影呢，看美国电影呢，美国大片可能是一个很好的办法。因为美国电影里面的那些演员说的英语呢，的确是应该说世界上最棒也是最好听的语言。如果你们发现一个你们喜欢的明星的话，那么尽量呢去记住 ，remember what they said in movies, understand? And you can imitate what they said. Then you can learn some beautiful English, understand? Yes. Okay.
Okay, who's next? We need someone to give him that microphone. That's the best microphone, right? Okay, go ahead. You're next.
Hello, Jack. I want to ask you a question. As we all know, the world is going international now. On one hand, it means that we got more chances, but on the other hand, it means we have more pressure as well. Because many people compare us with American students. Seems that the American students are more creative than us. So what should we do to adapt ourselves to the new world?
Well, I think you should do what your teacher tells you to do. Also, I think you should be interested in your studies. In China, you are forced to study things that you don't like, you know. and sometimes people hate school because of that. And I think you just have to tell yourself that this is just a short period in my life. Most of the time I will not have school, I will be working. So enjoy the time that you have in school. It's a special chance. The other idea that I have is find some study friends. Study friends. That means people who you like to be with and can study with. And when you work together as a team, you're much stronger. And your friends can help you study, and your friends can help you stay interested in what you're studying.
Thank you. 刚刚这位同学呢是说想问一下这个杰克，因为现在呢，世界呢应该说在走向国际化，那么很多人呢也会把。
Who's got the microphone? Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Welcome to Liu Shui.
Huh?
Nice to meet you. Welcome to Liu Shui.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Jack.
Nice to meet you.
Now, my answer is if we were strange industry in America, if I want to communicate with you, what should I do?
Once again, can you say that again?
Sorry. If we were strange in the street or in the subway in America, if I want to communicate with you, what should I do?
I know. Okay, it's how to meet strangers, right? If you're in America and you're in the subway, I think.
I want to communicate with you. I want to talk with you.
I think it's quite difficult. I think first you have to make eye contact.
Or communicate with each other.
Well, you can communicate with the eyes first, right? If you're going to meet someone, you see if they want to talk to you. If they look at you and you look at them, and they don't turn away, then you can talk. You can say, hello, have we met? Do I know you?
你刚刚是想问在地铁或者是在街上遇到美国的话，遇到陌生人该怎么交流是吧？刚刚那个杰克说了，首先其实还是看眼神上的交流 ，eye communication。也就是说，如果你发现对方起码愿意看着你不转身的话，那么你才能和别人谈话。其实好像开场白和我们差不多吧？是不是我们见过？或者说我就是以前见过你之类的话，是这个意思啊。
Thank you very much.
Okay, now you reminded me of something though. When we were children, our parents told us don't talk to strangers, and I think that you have to be careful when you talk to strangers in the U.S. There's some bad people, and sometimes they seem like they're good people, but they're not. So, I think it's important for Chinese to be able to make friends when they're in the United States. And the best way to do that is to have a hobby, have an interest. Maybe you like to go swimming, maybe you like to play cards, maybe you like to go to movies. Find a group of people that are interested in what you are interested in. There's always groups of people, we call them clubs, where people get together. In Guizhou Normal, they have a Shufa club, right, where people write the Chinese writing. They have clubs for everything, and you should be interested in something besides your study, and find a group of people that are interested in the same things. Also, I don't know if you're religious, but in America, many people go to church, and you can meet good people when you go to church. So even if you're not a Christian, maybe you're not a Muslim, maybe you are just curious about what is this church about. You can go ask someone to take you to a church. You can meet a lot of people there. So there's safe places to meet people. And you should, if you have a teacher or a family and friends in the U.S., you ask them directly, where is a safe place to meet people? The public library is a good place to go, where you can look at books that you're interested in. And often there's people looking at the same kind of books, right? So there's ways of meeting people in the U.S. You have to go out and meet people yourself. Most of the time, Americans will not take you and say, oh, I want you to meet my brother or my sister or something, you know. Usually you have to meet people by yourself.
他刚刚建。
Nice to meet you, Jack.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Are you hungry?
Not yet. No. I'm having a good time. I think we're enjoying ourselves, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I want to ask, in America, no, in China, if children go outside alone, and our parents will say, no, it's not safe, or I won't let you go out alone. Yeah. I want to know, in America, if children go out alone, what will American parents react?
I don't know, because there's so many different kinds of neighborhoods. In America,
short paragraph.
just short, yeah.
Just a word. 空中欢迎你，为你开天辟地。流动中的follow me, just one word. First word. 空中欢迎你。
Oh, okay. 光州欢迎你.
Yes, very good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much for your time. You've been very kind to me. Thank you very much.